No shortage of material for political pundits, observers, and comedians in this truly unprecedented election year. Bill Maher covers all those bases and a lot more. He's the host of Real Time with Bill Maher on HBO. That would be our corporate cousin. Sometimes we say it's our sister network, corporate cousin, HBO, CNN. They're both part of Time Warner, as you probably know, Bill.
I like to think of you as the brother network.
The brother network. Oh, that's good. All right, let's talk a little bit about what's going on.
Since we're supporting the brother for president.
All right. What about Sarah Palin? A lot of people were skeptical at the beginning, but now they think, you know what? This has been a brilliant move by John McCain. He's rallied the conservative evangelical base. They're really enthused right now, and it gives him the opportunity, if he wants, to go out and reach out to those moderate independents, especially, married white women, some of whom may have been disappointed that Obama didn't pick Hillary Clinton.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is brilliant politically, but again, this is the ticket that is running under the banner of country first. Is it really country first when you make your choices based on political considerations primarily? I agree with you. He shook up the race. I'll tell you something, Wolf. 3 months ago, I thought John McCain looked a lot like Bob Dole in '96, but this is not another old man who's shuffling to defeat. John McCain never got the memo that he's supposed to lose this one, that he's supposed to take a dive in the third round. This is a fight now, but it's a fight because he cynically picked somebody based on political considerations. I defy anybody in that party to look me in the eye and tell me that this woman is ready to be president on day one.
Here's what you said the other day about her, and I'm going to play the clip for you because it's generated some criticism. I'll play what you said. Listen to this.
McCain has been running this campaign based on we're at war. It's a dangerous world out there. The Democrats don't get that. It's a dangerous war. I, John McCain, are the only one standing between the bloodthirsty Al-Qaedas and you. But if I die, this stewardess can handle it.
All right, David Brooks, the conservative columnist writing in the New York Times today, says this. He says, many liberals claim to love working-class families, but the moment they glimpse a hunter with an uneven college record, they hop on chairs and call for disinfectant. Obama needs to attack Bill Maher for calling her a stewardess and the rest of the coastal condescenders. I don't know if you saw that column, but what do you think?
Well, she's plainly not a stewardess, but I'm a comedian. Well, I was taking a little poetic license, and you could tell by the way the crowd was laughing that people did get it. As a comedian, I do go by that indication more than others.
And you used to have a show called Politically Incorrect, so you're still more than willing to be, quote, politically incorrect.
That's right. So, I am taking some poetic license. That's what I do. I'm not pretending to be a pundit. I'm not a politician. I'm allowed to do that. But the essence of what I'm saying, I stand behind. And I think what the Democrats have to do, because the media isn't doing it, is stop being intimidated by this idea that we can't criticize Sarah Palin because she's a woman or she's from a small town. All that stuff they put out there that has so far been working, both, I think, on the Democrats, on the media. I'm sorry, but this woman's record should be up for grabs. She's a creationist. She doesn't believe in global warming. She's for abstinence education, and we saw how well that worked out with her daughter. I'm not against her because she's from a small town. I'm against her because she seems to have a small mind.
The McCain campaign has shifted. They're not talking that much about experience anymore. They're talking about he's the candidate of change. Listen to what he says now on the campaign trail.
Stand by because change is coming, and real change is coming to Washington, D.C., and we're going to shake things up. And you got a team of mavericks.
All right, he says he's willing to shake things up, go against his own party, something he says Barack Obama really has never done.
Well, Barack Obama doesn't really have to go against his own party. They're not in power. But this idea that McCain is the candidate of change, he's the candidate who needs to be changed. This is a trick I've never seen. I mean, the Republicans, you got to give it up to them. They are brilliant at running campaigns and saying black is white and up is down. But to be running as the candidate of change when you voted for the president 90% with the president 90% of the time, when you are a Republican, even though they don't want to use that word, it's astounding to me that this guy is even or even ahead now. How can the American public, who plainly doesn't like the way things are going, how can they say to themselves, well, we don't like what we've been eating for the last 8 years, it's made us sick, let's order it again?
Because he is ahead in some of these polls, these national polls. What do you think Senator Obama needs to do right now to regain some of that momentum that he apparently lost after the Republican convention?
Well, first of all, like I said, don't be afraid to criticize Sarah Palin. Second of all, get the election off the vice presidency. This is about the presidency. She is a tremendous distraction. That's what they wanted, and that's what they got. And, you know, remind people that what they are saying is just plainly not true. When they say things like the Democrats will raise your taxes, this is what I heard over and over at the Republican convention. Speaker after speaker said, the Democrats will raise your taxes. Now, of course, they were speaking to the people in the hall. That's true of the people in the hall because they were millionaires. But it's not true of the most people in the United States. Or we're coming up on the anniversary of 9/11. How about just saying they never got bin Laden? That was their big thing. Don't you think if the situation was reversed, the entire Republican convention would have been about the Democrats did not ever get Osama bin Laden? Balloon drop. We're out.
All right, we got to leave it right there. Bill Maher is the host of Real Time with Bill Maher. Airs on our brotherly network, HBO, Friday nights. Bill, come back. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.